All right, good morning, ladies. How are you?
Great. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, welcome to the Queendom. So, this is the space where we're creating and collaborating and connecting and strategizing and scheming and dreaming. And maybe it'd be great for us to start with our intention. So, Debbie, would you like to generate that for us?
Yes, I'll be happy to do that. The Queendom Collaboration. We are brilliant thought leaders who are dynamic, inspiring, and committed to co creating a world that works for all. We are queens, powerfully partnered, abundantly wealthy, feeling free and at ease, authentically living lives of significance and contribution.
Woo woo.
Yes, yes.
So, is that us?
That is
It
us.
is.
It is.
Now,
That's our
on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you say you are and feeling that way?
in this moment a 10.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 9.998. Okay.
Yeah. So isn't it perfect? It's like what we created. So I would say the same. And it's because I'm with you that I feel that way. 10 minutes ago, I was not at a 10 on the queendom scale. I was probably like at a 5. So one of the things I think about from what we're creating and what we're talking about is just that we're creating space for each other, and
Right.
that it's in the space we create for each other that we wind up with these magnificent experiences of ourselves and like superwoman, I could go do anything after this call. So I don't know, what do you think?
No, I totally agree with you. I think it's inside of community that we can show up, right? Like, so in our left to our own devices, where what we call, like in our head, the little gremlins, whatever terminology that you're used to hearing. And that is not, you don't want to be in that space, in those dark alleys on your own. So I think it's inside of being in community that you get to show up, that you get to be your best self. Because in this community, you see me bigger than I see myself. And as you see me bigger than I see myself, I get to show up as that in the world, in my community, at work, in my family, etc. So totally agree with you, Pam.
Yeah, totally full agreement. When we are surrounded by people, but also in our little group and in the world where we have chosen to focus as women, when we come together and we lift each other up, as we are lifted up, we see and we feel a bigger version of ourselves. And then therefore we can go out and share the embodiment of that feeling and that knowing of who we are and help other women to feel the same way. And as we have started to grow this collaboration, I've had that experience of feeling like, oh my God, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally. Can do with the queendom.
That's right. I mean, I know personally, if we look at individualistic behavior and communal behavior, when you're talking about in a community, you're supporting each other and you're guiding, you get advice, you get, you might not even get advice, but you have people with energy pushing you. And I know for me, I come from a collective environment as my background culturally. So, being in a community, tribe, whatever you want to call it, for me is really the way that one grows, one develops, and one thrives.